First thing you need to know, I wish that it worked, but it won't. You cannot multiply mixed number fractions. So, the first thing you need to do is to change, well, no mixed numbers. No mixed numbers, they will not work. So we have to change them to improper fractions. Basically, step one is to set it up. So we can't have mixed numbers, they need to be improper fractions. And then if it's a plain whole number, like 4, whole numbers are over 1. Whole numbers over 1. Whole numbers go over 1. So if you had 1 and a, that's that, 2 and a third times -2. Okay, look up here. This is not -2. Look closely. This is a common question. This is 2 and a third times -2. Not -2. Okay? So, my first step was no mixed numbers. So 2 and 1/3. I do 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 1 is 6 plus 1? 7. So this becomes 7 over 3. And then what goes under this 2? 1, because it's a whole number. So step 1 is to rewrite it. Okay? I had to change my mixed number to an improper fraction, and I have to make this into a fraction as well. Because I multiply fractions by doing top times top and bottom times bottom. And I can't top times top if it's a whole number. Top times top won't work. So now 7 times -2 is how much? What's 7 times 2? 14. And 3 times 1? Okay. Oops, sorry. Step 3. I need to make it a proper fraction. If the question is asking you about fractions, do not give a decimal answer. Okay? So, 14 over 3. How many times can 3 go into 14?
6. No. 4.
4 would be?
12.
And then how much is left over? 14 minus 12? 2. And that becomes 2 over 3. The 2 goes up top, and the 3 came from over here.
So 4, 2 over 3.
4 and 2/3. Last thing I need to do is assign a sign. Assign a sign. So I look back at the original. 2 and 1/3 was positive or negative?
Negative.
2 1/3?
No.
It was positive, and the 2 was,
Negative.
so is my answer positive or negative?
Negative.
So it's a negative 4 2/3. The only thing that's different from 6th grade fractions is this step right here. Step 1, 2, 3, that was 6th grade. Step 4, 7th grade. And we know that a positive times a negative is a negative times a positive is a negative, and a negative times a negative is positive. Or like we talked about on Friday, if the signs are the same, it's a positive. If the signs are different, it's negative. So whichever way helps you remember, same signs is positive answer, different signs negative when you're multiplying and dividing. So same signs is positive, different signs is negative.